Hello YouTube. This is the second arc of Digimon event, or Digimon. Well, sorry I haven't put out a video as fast as I thought I would, but school and everything's been getting everything in the way. So sorry about that. I'll try getting them out as fast as I possibly can. It's just school and everything's just messing with everything. Okay. So, pretty much after Devimon is destroyed, we made kind of a character that tells the characters about next villain, kind of. His name's Genai, and he pretty much tells them that they have to go to the island of, I believe it's Server, and pretty much help out there. So pretty much their allies from Fire Island all come and they build a raft, and it looks pretty cool for all their little partner or friends that they met throughout the first season just coming back and helping them. And then they get on the raft and they also, from I forgot, Genai also told them that they have to find the tags and crests so their Digimon could digivolve even farther, so they can go from Champion to Ultimate. So, while they're on the raft, they get swallowed up by a Waymon, kind of like how in Pinocchio, they get swallowed up by a whale. Or I don't know what that was referencing, but I think that's what they were referencing. And they find out that he's being controlled by a dark gear. They destroy it, and they save him, and he takes them to the island Server. But also, from what I remember, he takes them to like an underground cave, and they find a Digimon, which is like this drill Digimon with a drill for a nose. I think he also has a black ear, which is like the last two Digimon with the black ears. And they find their tags, and so they just give out their tags, and they get to Server. They say bye to Waymon, and he won't be coming back till the last arc. And they're pretty much going around trying to find their crest now. Then you meet the villain of this arc, which is Etemon, which, in my opinion, is kind of a cool villain because he's Elvis and a monkey combined. In my opinion, an Elvis impersonating monkey. This concept sounds pretty cool. He also from what I see, this is just how I saw it. This pretty much shows that how if a pop star, rock star, or such got too much power and wanted too much popularity and stuff, what they would probably do for a next step. Well, we have to watch out for our pop stars in case they go completely psycho. They might end up like Etemon. Then, as they're going around, Etemon has some slackies. Yeah, they're usually one to three Gazemon, which are imagine a dark rabbit, but they can stand up. They're usually dumb-witted and usually all slacking off, so usually gets mad at that. And the episode where first episode where he shows up, he's able to digivolve Gurumon through the power of rock, which is pretty awesome as well. He just plays on his guitar, bam, they digivolve, and then they escape from him. And then when they find Joe's crest, which Etemon sends. I believe it's like a Greymon, but he has like, from what I remember, it's like an inner tube on its neck. I think that's what it was. And Greymon and this like evilish Greymon are fighting each other, and the main character Greymon is pretty much beat because he can't move much because Tai is pretty much forcing food on him because he's the only one with the crest. Since when they escaped Etemon, they found the crest of courage. And this is when Tai forces Greymon to digivolve, which causes like a dark evolution, and you'll be seeing this throughout any Digimon series pretty much, except the fourth season from right now. And he becomes Skull Greymon. He pretty much wipes the floor with the other Greymon, goes on kind of like a rampage, and then digivolves. This also causes Tai to like doubt himself. Well, doubt fighting, I guess, from what I remember. And then pretty much the next, they find more crests. I think they find like, I believe it's, I think they find Mimi's crest next. And I think also TK's. I don't know. I'm completely weird on this order. And then they meet up with Piximon, who is kind of, he's another ally of theirs that's going to show up later in the series. He helps out Tai and Agumon with, he sends them to this, like, weird flashback where, like, Tai was, like, learning to ride a bike, and they help him out, which is quite weird, but awesome at the same time, because he helps himself ride a bike, but I don't know, it just adds some weird time paradox to me. And then, Izzy and Matt find their crests, and, I think, Sora's the only one left. And then, from what I remember, wait, after this, they find TK's crest. And, in, like, a tunnel. And Izzy finds more of these, like, hieroglyphic things that he's found in, like, a temple with Centaurimon and Andromon's factory. And he learns that, like, the real world and their world are kind of, like, intertwined. And then he pretty much, like, makes Tai think, hey, we're all, like, computer programs. And it kind of, like, makes him think, hey, this is all just a computer program. Anything can happen. So pretty much Tai gets all like hot-headed and thinks, hey, I can do anything. And then we meet Datamon after they go through this like electrical fence. And pretty much like Tai just goes through this electrical fence, not thinking first stop. He's like, because he just points, hey, go through here. He goes through. I'm like, okay. And they meet Datamon, who's pretty much like a rival to Etemon, because he was pretty much beat like the senseless crap out of by Etemon. And then he was like slowly repaired and took over Etemon's dark network. That's pretty much how Etemon like is able to like see everything and know everything from his location. Etemon comes, he fights them. Datamon takes Sora and Biomon, and Tai tries going after them, but they come up to the electrical fence, and then Tai has some like weird moment where, from what I remember, he like thinks that this, or like, Izzy tells them it's not like they're not computer programs; they're all connected to their like actual bodies. So whatever happens there will happen in the real world. So he gets like just stops and thinks that, hey, if I go through the wrong part of this, I'm going to die. And it makes sense because if you die, he gets a if you think, hey, I'm going to die if I go through this fence, that would affect you very mentally. And then you get to pretty much the end of this arc, which Datamon tries to make a clone of Sora to pretty much use for his own purposes, to kind of use it against the Digidescent. Etemon finds out and attacks, and from what I remember, Datamon puts like viruses or something into the dark network, makes it like surges and like sucks in like all of like Etemon's forces, which pretty much sends like, I think it's like Monochromons and Tyrannomons, which are like the giant dinosaur Digimon, and like sucks them all in, and then also sucks in like Etemon, but like part of like half of his body, and like wires connect to him, and then it's like him fighting Greymon, and then you get like development for Tai with his courage to go fight Etemon, and then he digivolves from Greymon to Metal Greymon. Metal Greymon pretty much wrecks the crap out of him. And then Tai and Metal Greymon are sucked through kind of like a portal, and they somehow arrive back into the real world. And this episode was quite awesome, but it's like very different from all the rest because it's a different artwork. And after they find out that like a little to no time has passed, Tai tries finding out if the rest of the kids are back as well. And then he also sees his sister, and then he gets back to the digital world. Well, after like there's like this thing where on the computer is he contacts someone and says don't come back to the digital world because things are just all messed up, which is leading to the next arc. And this is pretty much, from what I see, the end of the Etemon arc. Because pretty much after this, you have like Devimon stuff, which is pretty much Myotismon. And this is pretty much the end of this arc. I liked it a lot, but just my opinion. I liked pretty much all of them because they all have really unique villains. You have like each villain gets more progressively evil as you go on, which makes sense because they have to get more challenging. A lot of people didn't like Etemon, but he's Etemon. You either like him or hate him. And this is the end of my review. I'm also going to be putting up my Etemon arc review since I haven't put up a video in a while, so you guys will be getting that treat too. And